Hi there, Louise with you of Timeless Craft Mama, and today I'm sharing a scrapbook layout process video for Scrapbook Boutique. And this layout I've entitled Summer Days, and it uses the Cocoa Vanilla Studio Endless Summer collection. Lots of fun things to do with this collection, so if you haven't watched any of my previous videos, make sure you have a look at them because I'm playing along with this collection, doing lots of basic paper pages and also some mixed media layouts as well. So for this page, I'm starting with a white cardstock background, and I'm using this paper to cut out some of the triangle circles, and they're going to form the basis with the photo part of my layout. So I'm going to use my Tim Holtz Distress crayons, and you'll be able to find a link on the blog of where you can find this particular crayon at Scrapbook Boutique. And I'm going to use the packaging technique just to spread some light colour around in that background. So I didn't really want the colour to be dominant. I wanted this to be a light and bright layout, but I definitely wanted to add a little bit of that turquoise colour in the background. Turquoise seems to be my go-to colour at the moment. It's appearing on lots of my layouts, and I don't know whether that's just because the collections that I'm playing with at the moment seem to feature lots of turquoise, but certainly, that it seems to be a common theme for me to use. Now I'm taking a stencil and I'm applying some of the Colour Blast colour paste in Envy, and I'm going to let that dry naturally, and that's also going to add just a little textural element to my page. So I'm going to raise up one of these circles, and I'm also going to ink in black around them just to help lift them off that background. They were blending in a little bit, so I'm just going to add that bit of ink just to help bring them up off the page. So a little bit of cheesecloth as well. I'm going to mount my photo again just because it was getting a little lost in those layers. So I'm going to mount that, add a little bit of black ink as well, and start to adhere some of these elements down. So a lot of that happens off camera, so you don't get to see that. And most of the time that's just because, adhering elements to a layout is a unique process for each individual scrapper. So some people like to use tacky glue, some people like to use adhesive. If I've done a mixed media background, so it's got gesso, then it's got watercolor or distress crayon in this case, and then it's got paste as well, I will actually use double-sided adhesive and tacky glue just to help give it that little bit of extra stick. So I don't include that as part of my process videos purely just because everybody's individual in the way they will adhere, so I don't think you really need to see, unless it's a particular technique, I leave that out of my videos. So the final stages of this layout, I've added some journaling, you can see there. I'm also going to title this page, and I'm going to use some of the stickers and the ephemera just to add a little bit of extra in the layering. So just going through, picking out a few elements that I like, and then I'll add those around the page. Now, as you're coming to the end of this video, you'll start to see that the actual titling of the page has been left off. So I didn't actually video that, but I will explain it to you. All I've done to title this video is I've taken the summer and the days that came in that ephemera collection and just raised that up with a little bit of mounting tape. So it doesn't actually feature on the video, but you can see in the final product exactly how that went onto the page. So a simple layout with a little bit of colour in the background. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out Scrapbook Boutique.